Hi Shelby and homeowners, this is Andy Taylor here. I'm a senior project manager with Red Rock Roofing, where we stand for greatness. I'm at 1630 Linden Avenue here in Boulder, Colorado. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. So the first thing that I want to point out is that the gutters are the old gutters with nail brackets here. Now what they have here is going to be what they call a gutter skirting. So this is really designed for any water that might back up underneath it to just run right down into the gutter. There's also a 15-pound felt paper. As you can see, that stuff has been wicking water for a while and was really easy to tear off of there. Also, this gutter is still completely full of water, so I'm assuming that this downspout right down there definitely needs to be cleared out, and then probably this water would just all funnel away from up here. But this water is here. Once it freezes overnight, it just adds weight to the gutter that it doesn't really need. Obviously, there's still ice damming over on that side. So let me get up onto the roof itself and kind of do some detailing. So first thing that I want to point out is going to be the home is missing what's called drip edge flashing. So drip edge by code is a 2x2 inch L-shaped metal flange that would go 2 inches here over the fascia and then back under the shingle. And simply what that does is encapsulates all the eaves and rakes of the home, protects you from any wind driven rain, ice damming, runoff, and ultimately water migration. So back when the home was built, that wasn't code, but now has become code. So in the event of a replacement, will definitely have to be put on. Now, right away, you can see that there is a lot of exposed shingle here. All of this silvering, which is fiberglass that is showing through the shingle, that at one point in time starts to wick water and pull water into the system. These shingles are only meant to shed water. They're not waterproof by any means. Now with that, there is quite a bit of granule loss that's up here. So right here, you can see in this strip right here, it's already lost, 15-20% of its granule, just the lower half of that shingle. As you go on, you can actually see all the delamination from the granule loss from this roof. So with all of this and the silvering showing through, some of this may be hail. What an adjuster's looking for first thing when they get up here is going to be collateral damage. So signs and indicators that there has been a storm. There's some pea-sized stuff that's on this rain cap here, but that's about as much collateral as you'll get. Some of this, it looks like it could be hail, could be mistaken as just really blistering on this roof. So as you can see, that's really gray right there. Home does have ridge vent, which is something I really like to see. That's creating what they call a convection. So air come in from the bottom and exit out the very top, creating that convection. I love seeing this on a home. There's definitely been some repairs up here as well, where they took a shingle and just put it across this ridge here. I'm assuming the winds we've had here in Boulder has definitely ripped some of that out. If you look on the other side of the roof as well, you can see all that silvering and granule loss. I mean, in some of these areas, this is 50% granule loss right there. And even more down here and down in here in this area. So the roof, this is consistent across. The ridge doesn't have any nasty hail hits on it, which tells me that a lot of what I'm seeing on this roof is not hail, but more of just granule loss. Now, if I show you the south-facing slope on this, you can see all the granule loss that is there. I mean, this is 75% granule loss, and there's only a little bit left there. All that silvering is definitely sooner or later going to start wicking and pulling water into the system. So in my professional opinion, I do believe that this roof does need a full replacement. Put ridge vent back on this, and the newer ridge vents are a little bit better than these. These have exterior baffles, but the new 4-foot sticks are just so much better. They create the Bernoulli effect, where wind rushes over the ridge, it creates a suction pulling that air out of the attic space. So again, Andy Taylor with Red Rock Roofing. I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.